Thanks, Liv.
Tell me, who are you?
My name's Shannon and I'm the founder and CEO of Education and Migration Services Australia.
Great. So why did you start your business and how did you start?
Interesting question. I started my business back in 2010 and originally I was going to start a tour company aimed at bringing in people from around the world because I'd worked as a tour guide. But one thing led to another and I kind of fell into the international education space, which had a lot of similarities, and yeah, that's how EMSA was born.
What's the one thing that you didn't realise about EO before you joined?
I think the one thing, or one big thing about EO that I didn't realise before I joined is how quickly you can get to that 5% of life with strangers. And what I mean by that is, you know, you travel around the world or you go to an EO event internationally or even within Australia and you meet someone for the first time, but you're instantly able to get to that 5% of critical stuff, the good, the bad, business and personal, and really connect with another person. And yeah, I've never been part of an organisation like that before.
And how has EO contributed to your life?
Well, EO's contributed a lot to my life, actually. I mean, both on a business, personal, international connection level. I actually met my partner, Lindsay. She's an EO member in another state, and we met in Toronto as well. So I guess EO's contributed quite a lot to my life thus far.
All right, Shannon, tell us about the global part of your business, please.
So as we're an international education and migration agency, we've got offices based in the Philippines, Mexico and Colombia. And I spend a lot of time over there doing presentations, meetings at universities with government, and I guess networking on a global level.
All right, so seeing as EO offers so much internationally as well, what have you participated in or activities that you joined in?
I've been to heaps of EO activities. I've been to, I think, 3 universities held overseas in India, New York and San Francisco.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of Asia Bridge campuses, which are also learning activities where you go along and listen to great speakers, but you're also, I guess, broadening your network and connecting to people from around the world. As well as that, we've also taken our forum retreats overseas. So I took our forum, or helped guide, I should say, our forum on a trip to the Philippines this year, where we got to visit heaps of other EO businesses, from stock exchange listed businesses to racing car businesses or driving school businesses. So it was a really great way to, I guess, have a little bit of an adventure, once in a lifetime activity, and learn and, you know, swim with whale sharks to top it off.
All right, Shannon, tell me about the impact that it's had on you. Is there any doors that have opened during your EO experience?
Yeah, I mean, the impact has been great. It's kind of been a really holistic impact that it's had on my life as well. Let's take Forum, for example. I mean, in Forum, we're connected to a bunch of people with non-competing businesses that are outside your normal, I guess, circle of friends. And that in itself has a really big impact because you're connected to people that, you know, might not see the world exactly the same way as you, but have all had different experiences and are willing to share those with you as well. And when it comes to doors that have opened, I guess it's, yeah, I mean, it's opened a lot of doors, and I think the benefit of EO is that you've got this group of individuals, like really smart individuals, almost like a mastermind, would you have it, of people from around the world that just have this knowledge and they're willing to share it. They're willing to pick up the phone and have a conversation with another EO member for nothing, for no benefit at all. I mean, the whole non-competing nature of EO means that people are willing to give without wanting to receive anything in return. So I think that in itself, that global community has the ability to just, I guess, catapult you forward from both a business and also a personal. And even if you're just going on a trip overseas and you want to know something cool, like you've just got that group of people around the world that you can call on to assist you in that.
Definitely. I also feel like that confidentiality piece, if I've done my biggest blunder, I'm not afraid to pick up the phone and tell that to someone as well, because there is that no judgment part. So I think that's really reassuring.
And just on that note, the way that everyone pulls together, and I mean, COVID's been a great example of that. You know, the amount of phone calls I've had with EOers from around the world in the tourism business, the events business, and you just get to the raw stuff, and sometimes it's only needed in those times of adversity, but no one worries about, you know, when someone's reaching out. If they need help, then you're just willing to help them in that time of need. So I think it's really beneficial.
Well, thanks so much, Shannon, for joining us today. I'm sure you guys thoroughly enjoyed hearing a little bit of more of the insights and ins and outs of exactly the whole EO experience, especially the global side that you can share with us.
Yeah, no, thanks, Liv. It's been awesome. And I mean, like I said, it comes naturally because I've gotten a lot out of EO. So yeah, it's really easy to share the stories. But thanks for having us, and yeah.
See you soon.
See you soon.